So this is something I made this year in my art class. And as you see right here, this is another thing. And that is also another thing. And this is all my art I made. This is not all my art, but this is most of my art I made in 8th grade. And I have some art down here, but honestly, I think I got a lot of my art in here. That's from my English project. So I have this, which is a woven thing. I forgot what it was. And then I have a pet portrait, and this portrait thing, and this, and that, which that one is actually really bad. This one's also really bad because I did it wrong. This one's kind of good. I thought it was really good at the beginning of the school year, but I thought it was a lot cleaner, but no, it really isn't. Okay, that one's actually pretty good, but no, okay. Okay, back front, yeah, you see that. And I was practicing drawing one of my OCs in my book, which I have nothing on the back, but this is funny. You typical love story, of course. This is a rom-com. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, this is all the facts of your typical manhood love story. This is my notebook, but you don't really need to see that. I drew this early this year. I thought it was really good. You can skip this stuff and move this stuff. Anyways, you can skip a lot of this stuff. But this is really good. I tried to draw a furry that one time. It didn't work out, but I don't like furries. And this is something random. POV me when I wake up at 3 in the morning for some reason. I drew this eyeball. I think, no, that's a math. Then I have this random horse, and this stuff, and I have this angel thing, but I don't think it's really good. And I have this other thing. But wait, no, this one's really bad, but some of the eyes are really good though. This is from a long time ago. I think I made this in 6th or 5th grade. But I think it could have been 6th or 7th. I'm not sure. This is a dragon attempt at a dragon, which I like to be in the middle of drawing and then just quit. This is horrible. This is really horrible. The feet are horrible. Wait, no, the feet aren't as bad. I really need to draw. Okay. Here we go. This is bad. This is really bad. Yeah. Chronos, Lord of Darkness. Oh, that's also really bad. Cassie, really bad. These are all really simple and really quick drawings of my OCs back in the day, but this is all really bad. The unicorn is bad. I think it was cute, but okay, this one's slightly better, but I had a werewolf one, which was really good. This is so bad because her face is that long and her mouth is that small and her nose is that small and her eyeballs are just like that. And I'm here roasting my art, especially when that one eyeball is smaller than the other one. She's kind of like, wait. Yeah, never mind, I'm not gonna draw on her right now. This is really bad too. This is also really bad, really quick drawing. That's also really bad because that's a really quick drawing. Also really bad. Most of these are really bad. Okay, that one's a bit better, but that one's still bad. Angel King. Amber Blair, oh, that was really bad. I remember my younger sister was saying she had a dream about this. Okay, now that I kind of half finished it, but it's fine. Now I drew that for fun, nothing serious though. Okay, so I was wanting to work on a book, and then I never finished, and then I kind of cut out a bit of it, and it was like, I never wrote the book, but that was like a plan. And I have I think I have a bookmark I made somewhere. This is really bad because the shit is insanely long. That is from a long time ago. Okay, this one's slightly better, but the mouth is too high up and the eyes are too far apart. And the shoulders are just too broad. Yeah. This one's really bad because her skin, she literally looks like Trump. And this guy literally looks like pavement. And yeah, this is what I was obsessed with drawing stuff like dude, it should be like right here. His hand should be right here. Height doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. Oh, I said age, height does. I spelled wrong. And spelling doesn't matter. Yeah. Now this is the height doesn't matter. And yeah. That one's really bad. Okay, so neck rose. Guy. Neck rose. This girl. Now this is when I was obsessed with drawing stuff. The eyeballs were actually pretty good if you look at them from far away, but I was just doing like Korean beauty standard. Yeah. Round face, Korean, thick brows, brown eyes, glass skin, no makeup, long, thick lashes, full, small lips, smooth hair. Yeah, whatever. And this is actually based on me when I had depression, but I'm so glad I don't have it anymore. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna skip that because it's kind of bad. I'm just gonna skip all this stuff. Okay, I'm back. And this is my notebook from this year. So I think this one was my first one. Wait, no, this one was my second one. But I think at the end this one was my third one. So I have these, which is penguins and birds and animals and dogs, stuff, whatever. I'll just flip through the pages without talking for a bit. No, it's Ashton. Okay, this is actually getting to the good part. Because it's Halloween, I'm really good at Halloween stuff. Hey, no, Cleopatra is just like, oh, I did it dirty. Okay, the claw is really bad. But I think when I drew the goblin, wait, did I draw? Alright, okay, the goblin is in here. But I had, that's a really good draw. Okay, here's the goblin. I kind of slated at him. And Gandalf is not very good. This is some of my this book is my warm-ups, but some of it is like my plans for my art projects at school. It's actually really good. No. This is around Christmas time. drawing an elf. They never say what type of elf. So I drew a fantasy elf and not a Christmas Santa elf. So, and then we have a buff penguin again. And we have a really, really angry looking reindeer. And we have this stuff. And the page completely fell out. We have a phone box. Yeah, I watched Doctor Who, as you see right there. It's a really good series. I recommend it, but I don't recommend old Who. New Who is better, but I really don't recommend the 13th or the 15th, because I would have been fine watching it if they didn't put so much liberal stuff in it. And here, this is a Christ memorial thing I was looking at. But that tree is really good. A crumpled piece of paper, but it looks more like a flower. And that's pretty much it for the loose page. Except for this one thing, but never mind. Okay, so this is the same monster as you saw before. And this is 11 minutes. Oh. We had to draw Godzilla. And then we had to draw what makes us happy, which Gates of Heaven would make me really happy. But suddenly I have repression, which is associated with depression, repression, and depression. Those are two similar things, but they're completely different at the same time. Want me to explain it? I can explain because I only know so much. But yeah, I'll explain it at the end of the video. Don't feel bad. Actually, if you want to feel bad for me, you can. Don't. I'm really not a pick-me. I don't want to be a pick-me. Oh, this is another Wibble thing. I just started, yeah. After that, we stopped drawing. Okay, this unicorn is actually really good. That's really good. Okay, so this one is actually kind of good, but not that good. I thought of doing it, but no. It's just... Okay. How things draw according to Google. Hands, of course. And then I drew feet, foot, face. And I draw a shoe. And I drew anime girl like things. And don't question any of this stuff. Dragon. As you can see, I did that. But I don't know if you can see it right now. And this is, I thought I was gonna do this for pottery, but it's actually Nine-Tailed Fox. And I also thought I was gonna do this for pottery. I had multiple ideas, but I went with a dragon one. And then this is a koi fish. I did that for my collage thing. This is my second idea, but my first idea is right here. I stuck with the first idea, but I didn't get selected because I wrote the number 1 instead of the actual word first, so that's why I didn't get selected, but otherwise it was pretty good. This one is the better one because he looks more sickly and more skinny and more weak. So this is the better version of the other one, and this is also my first one. I have no idea why I get worse the second time I draw it. There's a first and last time for everything. River song. Pave my path of courses, build my castle of bugs. BG3 Dirt. I also played Baldur's Gate 3, which is really good. Nowadays does not work on men of God or women. They work on boys though, because that stuff. Female gaze. Pretty if original. But if original. If modest. Not scandalous. Like, I hate scandalous stuff, but yet here I am. That was actually kind of good. This was actually kind of bad. This was really bad. This one's good, but here are my quotes. I just made up some quotes, but some in real life. I will find you if you dream. I will see you. Donovan Celeste from Stars and Scars, which I started writing it, but I never finished. I just eventually deleted it. The best way to torture someone is to make them immortal and strip them of their sanity. That happened to me once. Donovan Celeste, Stars and Scars. Yeah. Pave my path of blood and build my temple of bones, which I got that wrong. Fort Dirt, BGC. You proud of your wings, fly into battle for me, love. Seraphina from Stars and Scars. I know someone who went insane. Oh, I think that was me. From myself, I think. Not all flawed things are broken. They just need to be fixed. That's me. They're all flawed. There's such thing as a flawed diamond. It's still valuable. You can still buy it for a lot of money. Just because it's flawed doesn't mean it's broken. Or you can still break it and it'd be a lot of money. Actually, you can't break it. I mean, it could be in a way that you break it with another diamond, but you can't break it. Anyways, I think that's all for today. I'll post some shorts later. And I hope you turn to Christianity if you're not already. And I hope you put your faith and trust in Jesus. And I'm spreading the gospel on my YouTube channel. I should do that. Yeah, I should do that.